with your breath, soul and body. When you are connecting your mind, breath, body, soul together, this is the call use yoga. Now slowly bring your right hand towards the heartbeat and feel the heartbeat up to 5 counts of breath. Deep inhalation and gentle exhalation. After 5 breaths, bring your both hands on your rib cage. Now 5 breathe. Now fold your hand, both hands towards your sternum in Namaste Mudra. Now feel the heartbeat. Again, inhale deeply and exhale fully. In the same coordination, inhalation and exhalation. We are not holding the breath here. Two more. Now rub your hand. Create energy. Make a cup on your eyes. Now bring your hand on your knees. Open your eyes. So for stretches, first we will do neck rotation, shoulder rotation and hip rotation. Then we will start stretching. So now you can release Siddhasana to comfortable asana. So drop your head backward while inhaling. Exhale, forward, drop down towards the chest. Inhale, center. Drop right side while inhaling. Exhale, center. Inhale, left. Exhale, center. Now drop your chin down. Make a round from inhaling round from left to right, left. Now back, go back while exhaling, left. 3 counts will do. Second round from left, right to drop back, right to left now. Exhale. Again, inhale from right, go back. Exhale from left. Now drop your chin down. Now start from left. Inhale. Breathe in. Drop back. Exhale right. 1. Inhale 2 from left. Exhale right. Last. Inhale left and exhale right. Lift your chin, look in the front. This is a neck rotation, that's very important. Now shoulder rotation. Bring your both hands onto your shoulder. Joint your elbow together. Very good. Inhale, take it up. Up. Full round. Exhale. Back. Again. Inhale up. Exhale back. One more round. Inhale up. Exhale back. Joint here. Now reverse. Inhale, drop down. While exhaling, come forward. 2, down 2. Inhale back. Exhale. Last. Exhale. Now bring your hand on your knees. Now keep your spine straight. Elongate your spine and bend forward like this. Look at me first. Here we will rotate our belly. How? From inhaling, right, see, go back, exhale, left. Okay, start. Are you watching? Inhale left, right. Inhale deeply. And exhale gently in front. One more round. Inhale. Drop your head back while exhaling left. Now stay here. Feel the movement. If you have not completed, you can complete 3 rounds. All the rounds we are taking 3 counts. Okay. Once you're ready, start from left. Inhale. Drop your head down. And exhale right. Inhale back. Exhale. Is it 2 or 3? Now one more round, last. Inhale deeply. And exhale fully. Now come to the center. Have you completed? Now bring your both hand. Stretch your both hand. Now here we are interlacing our finger, and this is our hand joints, and this was the leg joints. So when we are interlacing our fingers, all pressure points are pressing. See, and now press. Press this like this, and turn your palm in the front of the wall. Okay? While keeping your spine straight. Once you're ready, inhale up. Inhale deeply. Stretch up as much as you can. Now you can feel the side stretch. Exhale front. Very good. Beautiful. Inhale up. And exhale, more stretch. Up. Okay. Be there. Now inhale, right side. Always start from right. Exhale center. Inhale left. Exhale center. Now inhale up. Exhale. Now release your hand. Turn your palm and release. Now place your hand on your knees. Now bring your left hand on your right knees like this. We will turn right. At the same time, from the corner of the eyes, we will look at back. so that you can, our eyes exercise will start working. Okay, so slowly bend at your right and now back. Look at your right shoulder from your eyes. Full stretch. Keep breathing. At least 3 breath. After 3 breaths, come to the center. Now bring your right hand onto your left knees. Turn on the left. Hand on the back of the butt and look at the back wall from your eyes. 3 breaths here. After 3 breaths, come to the center. Now start with the asanas. We are starting the asanas with the sitting mountain pose. Open your hand parallel to the ground. Now slowly inhale. Stretch up. Exhale on your crown chakra. Keep your hand. After 3 breaths, inhale once more. Up, stretch up. Exhale, come to the crown chakra. Enjoy the exercise, feel the fun, keep your facial muscles smile. Inhale one more time. You can feel the Parvat Asana. While sitting, you can just visualize the mountain, Parvat, greenery. Exhale, come to the crown chakra. Now release your hand. So we have done Parvat Asana, sitting Parvat Asana. We have started asanas. So let's practice. Open your, stretch your leg in the front. Bring your both hands close to the butt. Here we will do our flex our feet. So you all know how to flex our feet. First you will point and then flex your feet. So while inhaling, flex your feet, point your, now exhale, point your feet in the front, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. So now we will rotate our feet. Why we are going to rotate? Because we are going to practice Vajrasana. So you will not get problem while practicing Vajrasana. So rotate your feet from right to left while keeping your knees onto the ground. Make sure knees are not lifting. Now after 3 rotation, switch the side from left to right. Now point your feet. Flex your feet. Now drop both feet, joining heel onto right or left. Okay, so we are ready for the Vajrasana. No, first we will practice Paschimottanasana. This is the full forward fold and you have to shuck your belly in. This is the full belly exercise. For coming into the Paschimottanasana, sit nice and straight. Bring your both hand over your head, stretch. Now cut from the hips, go up, cut from the hips and hold your big toes or sole. Here I would like to say one thing. If you are beginner or not able to hold your feet, you can just use the belt. Or you have yoga belt, or you can use dupatta or anything, any belt. So you can just take the belt, and what you have to do here, bring your head down while exhaling. Try to touch the knee from the forehead, sucking your belly in. Engage your core muscles. Make sure keep breathing. You can feel the fat is burning. Come up. Stretch your hand up, hand down. So now try to practice without belt. If you don't have belt or anything props, you can just bend this much. Listen to your body. Do not exert your body. You can bend this much, this much, this much, this much. It's not a problem. When you get flexibility, you can reach to the point. So start from here. Hands up. Stretch up. Now cut from the hips. When you cut from the hips, you're elongating your spine. You will go forward, and while sucking your belly in and breathe, exhaling out. Okay? So inhale first, inhale. Get ready. Keep your knees down. Exhale, go down and hold your big toes, sole. Now stay here. When you're holding your sole, keep your head down. Keep breathing. You're sucking your belly in. Full focus on your belly fat. Contract your belly. Now bring your head down towards the knee. Keep breathing. Here we can have 5 to 10 breaths. If you can't, you can come to the original position. But at least you have to be here at least 10 breaths. So we have started activated our belly muscles. Now, okay Shivani, you can come up. Very good. Bring your both hands parallel to the floor. Now hand on your knees. So now we are going to practice Vajrasana, and in Vajrasana session we will practice 3 sessions in same sequence. Here if you have any problem on your knees, so you can use a cushion or any sponge, right? So you can take the cushion or sponge. Here you can check if you are sitting in Vajrasana, if you have any problem in your योगा हो रहा है। So if you have knee problem, you cannot sit in Vajrasana position, so you can use cross belly, or you can just use cushion, anything, not a problem. So this is the checking point of your knees. So while sitting in a Vajrasana, Roll your shoulder back so that you can keep your spine straight. And at the back you can make sure you are sitting on the heel, on your heel, and both toes are together. Okay? So just feel your thigh muscles or lower muscles are stretching, glute muscles are getting activated. And this is the preparation of 2 asanas. In these asanas, after that we will practice Virasanas and Supta Vajrasana. That is very effective for your spine and abdominal muscles. So stay here for 5 minutes, for 5 breaths. After this, come to the Virasana. How to come to the Virasana? Is it visible? My posture?
Yes.
Okay. So here you have to open your both thighs and sit between your ankle. If you can't sit between your ankle, use cushion onto your sit bone. You can place the cushion on your sit bone. I am not using because I don't want, but if you can't sit like that, and feel the stretch on your thighs. Are you feeling? Cow muscles. Make sure your spine is straight. Once you are ready, we'll practice with Supta Vajrasana. So your both shin bone is hanging between your 2 heels. Okay, if you are beginners, please watch carefully how to go back. Bring your both hands close to the feet and slowly bend down. Now place your knee. Sorry, place your elbow close to the heels and drop your head down. You can feel the stretch on your abdominal muscles, neck. Once you are here for 5 breaths, after that we will slide our elbow and we will keep our back head onto the ground. So now I am keeping my head onto the ground. We have full stretch. Bring your both hands close to the keep breathing here. Thigh muscles are stretching. Full pressure on cow muscles, ankle muscles, abdominal muscles, neck. If you are not able to do that, please do not go full. Just you can go 30 degree, 40 degree and then 50 degree. Here I will be there for 5 to 10 breaths. We are not stopping the breath. Keep breathing, enjoy the stretches, feel good, so relaxing. Okay, now bring your elbow and with the support come up slowly. Come up. You did it? Nice. What a good stretch. Wow. Feeling so good. So now our body is ready for the next asanas. So in the same sequence we practice Vajrasana, Virasana and Supta Vajrasana. Now come to the Marsari Asana. We all know cat and cow pose. This is the relaxation asanas. When we are tired, we always be in this asanas, and this asana is called for transition asanas. When we are going to into any pose, we have to be here in this asanas. Make sure shoulder and hand in one length and hips and knees in one length. So first check your pose. Do not be hurry. Take your time. Fix your posture and grab your finger onto the Mother Earth and relax for a while. Once you are on a kneeling position, we will practice spinal strengthening and balance position. So how to do that? Now stretch your right hand and left back, and here concentrate one on the middle finger of the hand. Keep concentrating. If you can't stretch, then you can place your foot onto the ground like that. It is also equally good. If you are a beginner, you can just place your left foot onto the ground. Otherwise, you can just lift your left foot, stretch backwards. You are lengthening your spine with balance. Keep breathing. After 3 breaths, bring your right hand and left foot. Switch the side. Stretch your left hand. Extend your right foot. Keep looking at your middle finger. Do not forget to breathe. So here balancing and strengthening all together. After 3 breaths, come to the Marsharasana again. From here we will practice pigeon asanas. This is the juicy asanas to opening the glute muscles. As I told you, this is the transition of the asanas. So bring your right knee between your 2 hands like that. Now slide your left foot back and open your chest in the front. Look up. You can feel. Keep breathing. Two more breathe. Now rest your forearms onto the ground. Now engage your core muscles. Bring your head towards the knee and push your left foot backward so that you can place your forehead towards the knee. Keep engage your core muscles. At least 5 breathe here. Okay, place your palm. Lift your head once more. Lift your head. Drop your head back. Open your chest muscle. 3 breaths. Okay, well done. Good. Now bring your right foot to the Marsharasana. Take your time. Once you're ready, bring your left foot between the palm and slide your right foot. Stretch. Once you are stretched, look up, chest open. After breathe, just bring your forearms to the ground. Slide your right foot so that you can tuck your forehead onto the knee. Two more breathe. Okay, place your palm, tuck your toes, right toes, bring your left foot, come to the Vajrayasana. If you are tired, just you can relax in Balasana. Shift your butt onto the heel and rest your forehead onto the Mother Earth. Stretch your palms. Keep breathing. Deep breath. Exhale gently. At least 4 to 5 breaths. Be there. Okay, come to the Vajrayasana. Now, next pose is the key pose of the asanas. Okay. Once you're ready, in the Vajrayasana, tuck your toes. Now slowly sit your knees up. Be there, be there. Engage your belly button. Exhale down. Keep in your mind, we are focusing our belly, so all the time we have to engage our belly while sucking or contracting. Now, tuck your toes and we will practice key pose of the Yoga Asana, Adho Mukh Svanasana. In Adho Mukh Svanasana, what we have to do, first you have to grab your, open your full five fingers, grab your earth fully so that your weight can divide equally, and slowly lift your knee and come to the Adho Mukh Svanasana. While lifting your heel up, do not drop your heel. If you are beginner, you can open your both feet to separate, and if you are advanced, you can join your feet together. Heel up. Now roll your heel back and try to put your heel down. If you can't, then it is okay. You can lift your heel like that and open your feet little apart. Do not forget to take breathe. Keep breathing while engaging your core muscles. Better you suck your belly in as much as you can. Be here up to at least 10 to 15 counts. So for having 10 to 15 counts, let's climb. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are keeping our heel down one by one. 7, 8, 9, 10. Stop. So here what our body is getting benefited, you can feel your core muscles are stretching, hamstring muscles are getting strong, hand muscles, arms muscles, and at the same time you can feel all pressure points are pressing. When your hands are pressing, it means all points are pressing. By knowingly or unknowingly, all points are getting pressed. If you are tired, you can be in a cat pose, and here our blood circulation is going on without pumping, or this time machine is stopped. Blood circulation is going automatically, so you will feel fresh. And now bring your knee down, come to the child pose, Balasana, relax. Okay, after 5 breaths, not more than 5 breaths. We have not done very. After this Adho Mukha Svanasana, we will practice Urdhva Mukha Svanasanas. Is it okay? If you are not able to do, you can just be in a cat pose and cow pose and child pose. It is equally good because this is also pressing our all points. And in child pose, you are stretching your hip flexor, arms, so it is equally good. But for advanced, first we practice. We'll go to the Adho Mukha Svanasana. So tuck your toes onto the ground. Lift your knees and keep your heel down. Here we have to practice perfect Adho Mukha Svanasana. How to make it perfect? Press your both hands and push your head down so that you can see your belly. If you can see the belly, it means this is a perfect pose. And keep the tailbone towards the ceiling. And you check. Here your weight is divided into 50% on your hand and 50% on the leg. So you will not feel tired if your weight is divided. At the same time, you are sucking your tummy in. That is the main point. Such a fun doing exercise. Now here, come to the front, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Drop your belly down, not onto the ground, just hanging. Squeeze your butt. Do not lose your belly. Keep your belly contracting. Now come to the Adho Mukha Svanasana. Now your belly fat is going away because it's burning. Because I can feel it. And if you can't do Adho Mukha Svanasana like that, hanging position, you can drop your knee and you can just be like that. But for the advanced, they can lift their knees up and look up. Come to the Adho Mukha Svanasana. All body, all muscles are getting activated. You are strengthening your bones, muscles. more time. Urdhva Mukh Svanasana. Again, I told you, if you can't do that, then you can drop your knee and you can be like that. Upward facing dog. Now come to the Balasanas. Relaxing position. Enjoy the mother while putting your head down. Now come to the, drop your belly down. Okay. Bring your both hands. Tuck your chin. When you are tucking your chin, it means your chin is pressing. This is a digestion point. So tuck your chin onto the ground. Both hands on your side. From here we practice Vajrasana, Cobra pose. We all know how to practice Cobra. So this is the sequence of the Adho Mukh, Urdhva Mukh, Balasana, Mardriyasana, and then now Cobra. So inhale, come up to the navel, and feel the stretch. If you have cervical, back pain, you are really going to cure all your problem. Spondylitis. Be here up to 5 breaths. Inhale and exhale. Enjoy the stretches. Your back muscles are getting strength, spinal strength, chest muscles, neck muscles. Now slowly bring your head down. Rest on your left side of the ears. Bringing your hand close to the thighs. Drop your shoulder and surrender to the Mother Earth. Okay, both hands on your side, tuck your toes, come to the sitting position because we are already running little late and we have done perfect pose for the opening the chest muscles. From here we will practice facial muscles. This is a little funny exercise. But let's do. After doing some extensive workout, this is our right to do some funny pose. So we will practice Singhasana. Okay? In Singhasana, what we have to do? We will open your hand like that, like पंजा, सिंह का पंजा, and सिंह जैसे टंग बाहर निकालता है and दहाड़ता है, roar, and आइज को ओपन करते हैं. तो एट द सेम टाइम यू हैव वन ओपनिंग योर आईज, कीपिंग योर टंग आउट एंड ओपनिंग योर पॉज, दिस पंजा. सो लेट्स स्टार्ट. we'll practice 2 times and keep staring in the front. It's funny, but it's you can see after practicing you can feel the facial muscles. So start with Singhasana. We'll practice Singha Mudra, Jivha Mudra, and then Brahma Mudra. So this is the facial exercise. Okay? Okay, start. Little funny. Yeah. Inhale. Exhale. You you can feel. One more time. Okay. Oh. Okay, now Jivha Mudra. In Jivha Mudra, you have to bring your tongue like this, open, and from tip of the tongue you have to touch upper palate like this, and when you are touching your upper palate you have to open your face, mouth like this, and at the same time drop your head back. Okay, this is very intense exercise. This is equivalent to headstand. So you will feel when you practice, then you can realize what you have done it. So keep your tongue out, upper palate. So now we'll practice Brahma Mudra, because we have to follow the 3 pranayam also, sequence of the pranayam. So now Brahma Mudra. In Brahma Mudra, what we have to do, first we practice plus, drop our head down and like this, plus, we made plus. Here what we have to do, you have to keep your neck muscles stiff, and while keeping your neck muscle stiff, you are rotating your face from right to center, center to then left, and then center, and then drop your chin down. Okay, so start. Take a nice and deep breath. Exhale. Now start. Inhale. Okay, center. You are not taking your breath. Feeling your breath and going right. Exhale, come to the center, very slow, keeping your tummy tuck. After center, go left, inhale. Exhale, center. Keep your neck tight. Now drop your chin down. Now lift. Now relax for a while. You feel the changes in your body. After this, you will see you are getting whole universe within you. And stretch yourself to get unstressed. As much as you stretch, your body will be unstressed. So now we practice 3 pranayam for tummy. You all know Kapalbhati. So focus on your belly, on your center point. Keep breathing out. So we will count 50 times. We can do 100, 200, 250, but here we will practice only 50. Then we will follow Bahay Pranayam, and after Bahay Pranayam, immediately we will start Agnisar. You might have seen Baba Ramdev and Bhai also. But whatever Baba Ramdev is doing, we have not to do that type of yoga. That is very jerky yoga. Yoga is a very smooth practice. to connect your mind, body, soul together. It's not like that. That is cardio. What Baba Ramdev is practicing, that is the cardio exercise. Of course, you can say yoga, fast yoga, it is okay. But yoga is a very smooth practice, non-jerky. Connect your mind, be with your breath, enjoy, and you can practice with props. Next my video I have posted, I have practiced with stick. So with stick you can have more stretch. If you have knee problem, you can sit on the chair and you can do all chair exercise. I have posted that video. I know that looks very slow, but it is good for if some having a medical issue or physical barrier, they can do that. And you can make fun with practicing yoga. So here, let's start with Kapalbhati. You all know Kapalbhati. Inhaling is normal and exhaling through your stomach. So all negativity, all dirt, all carbon dioxide, everything is throwing out. How to throw out? In the from the way of carbon dioxide, it will go out, and you will be not having any problem. In that way, you are healing all your tummy organ. You will not have fibroid. While practicing Kapalbhati, you have to remember you should not have a monthly cycle. You should not practice. If someone is having, if pregnancy is expecting mom, has not to practice these exercise, these 3 kriyas. Please, I don't know. So you have not to follow this because we are toning our tummy. So tummy toning is not for those who are having these 2 problems. So let's start. Okay. After fun exercise, you will be feeling little different. Now keep your mind calm, listen to the music. Bring your hand in a Vayu Mudra. All mudras in our hand. Next time I will tell you about mudras. Akash, Jal Tattva, Akash Tattva, Prithvi Tattva and Agni Tattva, all in our hand. How to control with the pressure point. These all mudras in our hand. So let's start Kapalbhati. 50 counts only. Exhale, inhale and start. Count is finished. Now I am practicing Bhai Pranayam. Exhale out. Keep your tummy in. Suck your tummy. Complete in. Now in the same sequence, you are practicing in. You keep your tummy in and out. Agnisar. Good. Release. If you are having blood pressure problem, do not hold your breath long. Especially Bhai Pranayam. So this is end. We are keeping end. You can practice by your own. Now I will tell you pressure point. Eyes pressure point. This is the pressure point. 34, 35 point. I will tell.
Just 50 times.
Huh?
Kapalbhati was for 50 times, right?
No, it is depend on you. Start from 50, then 100, then 200. I do. At least when I start exercise, then I start 50. When just I did all exercise, then I can do it 200. Because already
after that, what you did, that is exhaling.
We are exhaling. I can tell you. See, Bhai Pranayam means all air is out. Now all air is out. Now in and out. Agnisar. This is very exhausting. These are 3 kriyas together, na? So if you have any problem, means a confusion, we can have session 1-to-1, and I can tell you all when everything will be finished. So this is the pressure point of eyes. This is my experience. I am telling you. When I was in graduation, I was having 1.2, no, 2.5 and 2 eyes. Now at this age, my glasses is minus 1 and 1.5. So by practicing all this,
Which hand? Means both hand?
always both hand. Both are having pressure points. जब हमने ये किया तो सारे प्रेशर पॉइंट हमारे दब रहे थे, हमें पता भी नहीं, बट योगा में सारे प्रेशर पॉइंट दबते हैं ना, तो हमको वो करना चाहिए जिसमें कि हमारे सारे प्रेशर पॉइंट दबते हैं, जैसे कि अधोमुख स्वानासना, वज्रासन, दिस कोबरा पोज. अभी ये 34 एंड 35 पॉइंट को आपको प्रेस करना है. ये देखिए, ये मेरे पास मैंने कुछ प्रॉप्स भी रखे थे. ये प्रॉप्स आते हैं जैसे बिगनर्स के लिए. हाउ कैन यू यूज दैट, कि आपका हाथ कैसे स्ट्रेट जाएगा, जैसे
प्रेस करना है.
अच्छा हाँ, ये प्रेशर पॉइंट देखिए, ये 34, बिटवीन 34 एंड 35 ये पॉइंट है. आइज के जो लाइट पॉइंट है ये है आपका ये.
Okay, how long we have to press?
हाँ,
How long we have to press?
अरे आप जस्ट यू, इफ यू आर प्रेसिंग ना, यू कैन फील. इफ योर आइज आर वीक ना, यू विल हैव पेन. मेरा है थोड़ा पेन आ रहा है, इससे मैंने प्रेस किया है. आप अपने फिंगर टिप से भी प्रेस कर सकते हो. दिस प्रेशर पॉइंट यू कैन प्रैक्टिस बिफोर फूड ऑल्सो, आफ्टर फूड ऑल्सो, नो प्रॉब्लम.
But how long? How long?
At least 10 to 15 times, then release, then 10 to 15 times. And at the same time you have to follow your dietary plan also, जैसे pomegranate juice, both eyes. And one more thing I would like to tell you all, for ladies it's very important. This is the energy point. Our energy flows from this hand, right? Only right hand.
Right hand.
Yeah, one hand. This pressure point is only for one point. You can check your this length to this length and middle point. Just you make the middle, mark the middle point, and when you press with the thumbs your middle of the arms, this is the energy flow point. You are stopping your energy. You can stop your energy to make your this exercise is for above 40. You don't do that, Shivani. It's not for below 40. It is for whom those are crossed 40. So press this point, opening your palm like that. Okay, so you got it, this point. Okay, so I taught you this pressure point of the ice ball. ठीक है, 34 this point, and this is for digestion point. When you are doing a cobra pose, you are tucking your chin onto the ground, automatically it's pressing this point. Otherwise, if you have constipation, you can stimulate this point. And we all know this is the brain point. जब बच्चे को गुर्च होता है तो हम उसकी कान खींचते हैं, दिमाग आता है ना. हमने पुराने ज़माने में राजा लोग हमेशा पहनते थे ये, क्योंकि ये प्रेशर पॉइंट से दिमाग खुलता है. तो ये पहले से ही है हमारा, लेकिन हमें पता नहीं है. That's why ladies are more brainy than, let's not to say because we used to wear. So this is a pressure
By
point.
doing this, you are stopping the flow or you are pressing it. For energy.
For energy, what we are pressing this point, pressing.
No, this one.
And if you are having throat problem, thyroid problem, you press this point. This is for throat and thyroid for 7 and 8 points to keep your immune.
This one.
Yeah, this
That
one.
energy point you told, like right hand.
Only right hand. That point is only one hand. Energy flows from your right hand. Above 40 you practice it.
Press for how long?
Just 30 seconds to 1 minute, not more than that. Okay.
And this one pressing for 10 seconds, like a stop or
No,
like,
just like this. Stimulate.
Okay.
And some of the point you are stimulating round the clock
Like
and anti-clockwise. So here, this is the neck point. Just press this neck point. If you are having tonsils problem or any thread related problem, just you can stimulate like this.
And in constipation, you told like we can.
This
Okay,
and sit
press.
in Balasana position also.
Okay.
So
For cold cough, nothing is there.
so I think we have to end up the session.
Oh, okay.
So thank you all for joining us. We all have enjoyed, had fun, and increase your immune system to fight against contaminated air. Help each other and be safe. Sending love, lights, healing energy to all. See you soon.
Thank you, Shalini ji.
Namaste. Priya, to you.
Thanks.
Thank you so much.